Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Right, so this is your weekly pick a card reading. This is yes or no. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you enjoy your reading, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and consider subscribing. I'm here every week, around about the same day, around the same time. If you come back to my channel all the time and you're always supporting it, then thank you again. And also, you can also share to anyone else if you think that they're needing any answers, or help someone else to come up with answers that they are needing. Right, we've got 4 piles that you can choose from, guys. Any 4 piles, any yes or no questions you are wanting, doesn't matter, whatever you're asking. Even if I give you energies of what I think your question is about, it doesn't have to be. You might just need a yes or no. However, I do give a bit of an explanation as to around why, and I am going to use a little bit more cards. But anyway, it's up to you. Right, so 4 piles. This is pile number 1. This is a black, and I think it's tourmaline. I'm not really good with my crystals, and it should be better. This is pile number 2, and it's a blue obsidian. This is pile number 3, and this is a white and black moonstone, and this is pile number 4, and this is a green, and I keep on saying meteorite, but I don't think it is meteorite. So if you know the crystal, give me a comment. Maybe I need to go learn my crystals better. Anyway, so those are your 4 stones, but these are the 4 piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. You can have 4 questions, whatever you want, but I will get you the answers that you're needing, hopefully. Thank you, and see you now. Hello, and those of you who've chosen pile number 1 with what I think is a black tourmaline. Could be a labradorite. Could also be a labradorite. So, again, if you know the answer to that one, send me a comment. Okay, so I'm going to come back to this. What I'm going to do is I've decided to use those as just some clarifications. So we start off with your burdens are nearly finished. You may be feeling quite exhausted, and I kind of feel like you may be wanting to move passionately forward into a situations. And Spirit is saying, you're at the end of your burdens. Let's see if you should be moving forward into a situation or not. So, okay, so yeah, definitely there's a passionate new beginning. Ooh, could be with a soulmate or a soul connection, a friendship or something from your past childhood. Maybe a passionate job, or maybe as a child you had a passionate dream. It's something you always wanted to do. Maybe you're asking about that passion project, artistic project, or just someone apparently from your past. Oh, so we had the 4 of Wands. Okay, 3 of Cups, reunion, friendships, celebrations. Wow, okay. Okay, so pile number 1, what I'm seeing is you are conflicted about a situation. Okay, there may be perhaps a person from your past that's returning, or you may want to return to a childhood person, a childhood past. Go and revisit. Maybe there's family members. I'm not too sure, but this has something to do with the past. This could also be your inner child. Okay, for some of you, I kind of feel like something in your life has turned upside down. Something in your home, perhaps some of you are dealing with marital problems. Something in your family has turned upside down, or something that was celebrated has turned upside down for you, and you've kind of spent a lot of time going within. There's been a lot of prayer and a lot of meditation. You are very closed off. Okay, you either holding on too tightly to something that it's time to release, because there's this new offer that's on the table for you. Okay, the bottom of the deck we do have the Empress, and the Empress is that of a card saying that it's time to nurture yourself. It's time to step into your divine feminine power. It doesn't matter, it's just an energy. It doesn't mean that if you're a man, it's time to step up and lead, but in a compassionate, loving way. Or this could be perhaps even a feminine for you. the question that we have right in front of us, I'm not too sure exactly what your question is. So what I'm going to do is I'm asking Spirit Guide for a sign here, because the Four of Wands upright, okay, the Four of Wands upright would have been fairly positive. So we would have, if I have to go, so this is a negative card because means you're trapped and confined, all stuck in your head, not knowing what to do. This is a card of holding on too tightly, trying to find balance within your life, but closing off your heart, because this guy's got something in the way between him and his heart. You have got a very solid new beginning and a solid offer that maybe you want to give to someone or you're thinking about, but being stuck. There's a time of contemplation and a time to really think, and something has definitely come undone for you. And here we've got the Tower. Now the Tower is usually a negative card, okay, which means I kind of feel like the answer to your question is possibly a no. But then we've also got a victory card, and then a card of not seeing an offer. So I'm not really too sure what you're asking. Something in your life, it's time for you to leave. This is how I'm going to answer it. Something in your life, I kind of feel like it's whatever this was, something that was once celebrated. So this could have been a wedding. Okay, upright, this is a wedding. This is a home. This was some kind of celebration turned upside down. And it's time for you to perhaps move on from a situation towards... this could have happened in the past, and I'm not really too sure. There's something about the past that's relevant to this power. This situation, or something in your life has turned upside down. It's caused you to feel really stuck and trapped within a circumstance. You are blocked from anything else. This offer, which is quite funny because it's the hand of God, okay? It's a solid offer from God. This is someone that's coming in with an offer, and the pentacles are very solid, very grounded. There may be someone you may be asking about this Tower moment. It feels like it's going to come out of the blue or something. If something is ending, Spirit is saying just let it end, okay? Let it go. It's not meant for you. Because here you are, we've got the contemplation card. This is someone who's contemplating, and there's definitely another offer. Again, this is an offer from God. And it's funny how there's this cup. So this is a soulmate, okay, or a soul job or a soul person, something that God's trying to give you. But with this, there's two cards here of you're not seeing what's in front of you. You're not seeing what God's trying to give you, okay? This is, again, something that's perfect for you is what I'm getting. This could be an ex. This could be a childhood dream. Maybe you've always had a childhood fantasy or a childhood dream of somewhere that you wanted to live, or maybe something about your inner child needs a bit healing. So there's something better for you, but something has to end. So I'm not really too sure what your question is here, but I'm kind of feeling like it is a no if you're asking if something is going to carry on. But it's a yes if you're asking about something new. So I can't really give you a definite yes or no. But no, a marriage or a situation is not going to work out, and it's time for you to go. Look at that. Go now. Okay, so come out of the closet. Be honest with someone. Time for you to go. This is a card of saying it's time for you to leave a situation and go towards something that feels very... this guy's bringing a woman roses or flowers with a big cup of love. So it's something that's going to make you feel really, really good inside, okay? So yeah, I can't give you, I kind of feel like it depends on your question. You may be asking, is it time, should you leave a marriage or leave a situation that's not been working? Then your answer is yes. If you're asking if you should stay with someone, and again, I don't know your circumstances, but if you've been holding on to something that you know that you feel trapped, that it makes you feel kakas, okay? It does not make you feel happy, then yes, it's time for you to leave that, because you will have victory in something better. There's something better on the table for you. And if it's not someone you know, this could be someone you meet that is solid, someone who could be there for you, someone who you're going to have a lot of passion with, someone where you will finally have victory. Summer may be very relevant to the situation or the question, or it's again taking action. So maybe if you're asking, should you take action so just say, for example, there is someone that you want to offer something, or there's been an offer. Maybe someone has returned, that's a soulmate, for example. There's an offer. Then I'm going to say it's a yes, because you need to take action. So I know this is probably very confusing. I'm hoping you'll understand, because it seems quite specific. Your inner temple, devotion, tune into your heart. So pile number 1, this is a very simple, no, not simple, but I kind of feel like it is simple. This is what Spirit is actually saying to you. Instead of just getting a yes or a no, this is a leave behind a situation that's crumbling, that's not working. You've tried everything. You've done everything you can in a certain situation, in a relationship. Have faith. Believe in miracles. Believe the heart of the matter. We've got 2 cards here saying the heart of the matter. There's more going on that meets the eye. Rest. We've got 2 cards saying rest and relaxation. Tune into your heart. Your heart knows the truth. Something about your inner child, something about a soulmate, something about your childhood is coming back to you, maybe through your dreams or your thoughts, because it's giving you the answers to whatever this actual question is. So this is one of those, you actually know the answers. If you're holding on to something that's not working out, then it's time to go, leave it behind, and to go towards something it's something that God wants to give you. He wants to gift you a new love, or maybe perhaps a soulmate love, an ex, maybe perhaps if there's an ex that you had a good relationship with, you know in your heart if this person was meant for you, or if it was a good person, or if you think about them, then come out the closet and go and, be honest. Give them some flowers, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the kind of answer I have. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you, let me just readjust this, who chose pile number 2, and I think this is a clear obsidian. As I said, I might be very wrong. My brain's not working very well right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cards, and then I will clarify your question with a oracle cards before I give the answer. Queen of Swords. Well, it's time for you to see the truth. It's time for you to stand up for yourself, stand your ground. Look forward to the future with optimism. You may be dealing with or feeling financially left out in the cold, lonely, perhaps feeling maybe you're dealing with an illness or an actual physical injury. Spirit is saying it's time for you to see the truth of the situation, but you're not alone. There is a warm light there. You just need to go in and accept the warm light of God. Okay, again, there's some kind of truth that is needed. The Emperor card is time for you again. This is either about a masculine, maybe perhaps you felt very stabbed in the back, or you may be going through, someone mentioned this and I'm thinking, okay, it makes sense. You may be going through a bit of a dark night of the soul at the moment, okay? And it's because it's giving you the strength to stand up for yourself. It's giving you the strength to step up within your life. There's some kind of truth coming in for you. Okay. Let's try and see, is this a yes or no for pile number 2, please, Spirit Guides? Let's give me the answers that I need. Right. So the Knight of Wands is that of a very passionate knight. He charges in, sometimes very wildly and passionate. So this could be anything to do about passion stuff, passion on projects, or possibly even an adventure or a creative project. The only problem with the Knight of Wands is that he doesn't always stick around, and he gets bored very quickly, and then he kind of rides back off. Okay, so he can possibly be a little bit of a player. Okay, the Queen of Cups is about being nurturing towards yourself, nurturing towards the people around you, balancing your emotions, motherly kind of stuff. We've also got the High Priestess, which is also a card of knowing your truth. Okay, so Ace of Swords definitely wanting to come out for you. You may be feeling quite exhausted. You're feeling quite exhausted at the moment. You feel like you're hanging on for dear life. But what's actually happening, pile number 2, is God has, if you feel like it's been quite dark or feel a bit left out or feel like God's ignored you or left you or not talking to you, it's not. You needed to learn a lot of self-love. You needed to learn a lot of compassion for yourself and compassion for others. You needed to learn compassion for yourself. Maybe you've been a bit too hard on yourself, or maybe you don't realize the nasty stuff you say about yourself to yourself. You needed to maybe have a little bit more of contemplation about your life as to what it is that you've been wanting, okay? There's something that's coming up for you where you're going to eventually figure out the truth, or you're eventually going to have this aha moment and you will know what to do. It's time for you to step up and lead within your life, okay? There's some kind of movement if things have been stagnant. And I kind of feel like that there is going to be some kind of celebration when you least expect it, okay? And as for a yes or no, I want one more card just to kind of tell me if this is a yes or no. For pile number 2, please, Spirit Guides, I just want to know if this is a yes or a no. The Hierophant. Okay, I believe this is a yes, okay? The Hierophant says it's time for you to be more traditional, or to do something more in a traditional sense. It also, again, tells me that possibly you are going to go, if you've been going through a dark night of the soul, it's preparing you to step up in order to become more godly. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean it in having more spiritual knowledge. So God needed to take away people and money and things from you, because he needed your focus to be on him, on your spiritual being, on your spiritual knowledge. Perhaps maybe there's a lot of stuff you're learning, and it doesn't have to be about religion per se, but it could be about any kind of spiritual development, okay? So I do believe it's a yes. And again, so what did I say? The crumbling. What are you clinging to? So you may be clinging to old belief systems, okay? Clinging to the belief that you need certain things in your life when you actually don't. Clinging to something that's meant to be falling apart. There's a lot of things that are going to be falling apart within the next year, okay? Could be longer. I'm not too sure of the timing. Banks might fall apart. The corrupt systems, the way that it's supposed to be, is possibly going to fall apart. And don't cling on to anything. Just let it go. If something's not working, let it go. If something's breaking, let it go. If something's happening, let it go. Because what Spirit is saying is, on the other end of this darkness is, look at this beautiful garden. He's breaking. This is actually so amazing. So with the lightning bolt, he's actually breaking this building. He's breaking it down. This is the old darkness. This is the evils of the world. This is the people who have been in control of your money. The emperor there tells me that these are the people who have been in control, the controlling people who have been selfish and after their own stuff. And they own, the banks. They own the big food industries. They own the medical industries. All these, the pharma, all these things are breaking down. And it does mean that you might have to, your belief systems are going to fall apart. But look at the beautiful Eden, beautiful behind there. So don't hold on. Take a leap of faith. Your faith is being tested right now, okay? Just have the faith that whatever has to go is going to go. And it's going to bring a beautiful story for you. So this may not be happening right now. You may still have to go through some time. Look at that. Yes. So confirmation from Spirit. This is a yes. It's a yes. But yeah, you just have to have the faith that God is, whatever he's taken away or taking away from you, he is replacing it with something better. This is a test of faith. Okay. How much do you really believe in what you want? You just need to have fun, relax, and you'll get a download from Spirit, and you will wake up and realize that whatever you've been wanting, whatever you've been thinking about, This is not one of those have a fantasy today and disappear with it tomorrow. This is one of those, if you're dealing with a bit of a player, just be aware. Or an adventurer, this is one of those, you need to be grounded, you need to step up for yourself, stand up for yourself, look forward to the future with positivity, and go after what you want, okay? The things that are falling apart has to happen. It's scary. God acknowledges that it's scary. He's left you in a dark place, okay? You're going through the dark night, but it's because he loves you and he knows that you deserve better. He knows you deserve this amazing lush life and lush gardens. So he's putting you to face your fears. Learn to stand your ground. Learn to step up and lead, okay? And you cannot do that from a broken soul. So by you cracking yourself open and learning your power in a positive light, you will lead people into this most beautiful, look at this beautiful fairy enchanted environment. Okay, so I don't know, whatever you're asking, you've got a yes from Ganesh. The pathways will open up. Ganesh is the goddess of opening up doorways for people, bringing in downloads from spirit, bringing in the truth to allow you to move forward out of the broken darkness into the light. Okay. So it is a yes. You may not have it instantly. We could have another. We got a lot of ones here, so I don't think it's the Knight of Wands is quite fast. So I don't think it's too much longer. It could definitely be within, let's just say within the next couple of months, okay, you could possibly have this change coming in. Just keep the faith, and some of you need to take a leap of faith. You go first, the universe will catch you. Yes. Thank you and goodbye. Right, pile number 3, you chose the moonstone, the black and white moonstone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle to get, so I kind of feel like you're about to be recognized for something. Maybe it's time to be a team player or finally have recognition. Wow, that's a good start, great start. 3 of Cups, time for celebration, time to get out, time to have fun, time to spend time with friends. Wow. Page of Cups. Wow. An apology coming out of the blue, or something that happens out of the blue when you least expect it. Yes, you've had to be patient. Spirit is saying they acknowledge the fact that you had to be very patient as you waited for this. The bottom of the deck. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Financial money, financial support, something that's very solid. Financial support can be anything from a job offer to something that leads, an inheritance, something that leads to something stable, meeting, having wealth within a family, or meeting someone wealthy that can help you out, put you in the right direction sometimes towards that things, okay? Ace of Swords, you're about to get some kind of truth. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Okay, I don't think I even have to carry on. Pile number 3, this is a yes. Wheel of Fortune, you're about to have, there is possibly an ending, or something has ended in your life that maybe perhaps has left you feeling a little bit sore, okay? You're a little bit of an anar. You look back to something that's left it, and Spirit is saying, please don't. You've had to be patient, maybe, through a time where you had to heal, you had to learn self-love, you had to learn how to become more patient, you had to learn how to balance things up in your life. There was a lot of learning involved for you. Maybe there were skills you didn't think that you needed to learn, but Spirit, needed you to kind of learn that, okay? With lots of Cups energy. So this is a yes, okay? I don't even have to carry on because this answer is quite, don't give up, okay? Just carry on persisting. Whatever you're doing, carry on persisting, carry on trusting, carry on having faith, carry on with your bringing balance to your life, carry on celebrating every day. Even if your life is really bad right now, if you've got nothing other than your health, then celebrate your health, okay? Celebrate your friends, celebrate your family, celebrate by yourself with the moon, whatever. Just laugh and celebrate as much as you possibly can, because it will bring in quicker, okay? Spirit is saying the power of joy is going to bring in happiness for you, okay? What else? I want to know what is this truth, because it's like this aha moment. Trust your path. Yep, just trust your path. Have faith. Pillar of light. You are the vibration. You are exactly that. You are learning to rise. You're learning to rise higher and higher within your life. Your vibration is rising. As your vibration is rising through your fun, through your joy, through your laughter, what happens is you start to get this information. You start to get downloads from spirits. You start to see the truth in your situation. You know, it's quite amazing, actually. I want to, you know, let's just see anything else on this Ace of Swords for pile number 3. Yeah, you needed a time to reflect. Maybe winter time is quite relevant for whatever reason. You need a time to reflect on your life. You need a time to reflect on your situation or your circumstances. So maybe that's why, you know, things maybe weren't working out for you, or things that were quite tough for you. But be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. Okay, this could be you may be asking about something, but I really don't feel like I have to go into this too much more. Yes, out of the blue, when you least expect it, your circumstances are going to change, or you're going to get some kind of truth, or you're going to get a download from spirit. And it's going to be something that's going to be worth celebrating. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's all I can tell you. So hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll chat to you soon. So welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4. I will not too sure what we're asking about. So pile number 4, let's get some cards for you and see if I can get pile number 4. What is the question? So pile number 4, you're probably carrying a lot of burdens, or you feel very burdensome, but please know that your intuition is being tested. You do know what you need to do. Oops. Sorry, so the cards all fell apart. I kind of feel like maybe perhaps you're feeling very low or feeling very sad at the moment, okay? Maybe you haven't been very interested in much in life. Well, this Knight of Wands has come out a few times in the readings today. So it's time for you to go after what you're passionate about, okay? The Knight of Wands, just be very careful, because the Knight of Wands is an adventurer. He loves the adventure. He flies in very passionately. The problem is when he gets bored, he then leaves just as quickly as what he comes in. Okay, so just be aware. We've got so there may be options in front of you, and maybe that's why you're here, because you've got a few options you need to think about. You're not really too sure. No, you may be here because you got a few options, or you're trying to think. Maybe perhaps have been looking at the past, looking at things in your life where maybe you have made decisions and they weren't the right. Something that looked like it was jewels turned out to be a bit of a snake. It was a bit of an illusion, and it was teaching you the truth, okay? This may be perhaps for some of you, you're asking about someone who's maybe was a bit of a player in your life, someone who came into your life very passionately, someone who came in with a lot of passion and fire for you, and then they left, okay? What's the Empress is something it's about, so not too sure if you're male or female, doesn't matter. This is that energy. It's time for you to step more into your Empress mode, which is your feminine energy. Your feminine energy means caring, nurturing, abundance, and it's really about knowing women's energies, or this could be about a feminine. Maybe you're asking about a feminine. Okay, I kind of feel like there's some kind of truth that's coming in for you. Okay, right, pile number 4, please. Is this a yes or a no, please, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Okay, so there may be 2 options for you. Maybe there was someone who was passionate about. Maybe you can't make a decision, and that's why you're here at the moment. I've always said, if this is a love question, choose the second person, because the first person you wouldn't be looking at if you were happy. I mean, that's just an opinion. There's a lot about passion here. That it's time for you to go into a passionate direction, something that's more balanced. You may be asking about a Libra. Passion. Wow. Okay. So what I'm getting here is, wow, okay. So I'm going to say this is a yes, okay? What I'm kind of getting is you may be looking back at circumstances. Again, you may have made the wrong choice in the past, and you may be looking back at a certain situation, okay? It's time for you to move on, okay? Move on from that situation. Yes, it was a bad choice. Yes, that person played you, or that circumstances perhaps wasn't that good, or maybe you rushed into circumstances and now look back and go, you know what, it was an illusion. It's time for you to step up in your emotional world. Maybe perhaps, this may be about a feminine or a mother energy, pregnancies. Believe in yourself, have faith in yourself. Okay, there's an attractive person perhaps for some of you around you. There's a lot of passion. It's a new beginning coming up. There will be victory. Don't be closed off though. It could be a Libran or could be a Leo for some. Just the cards are just there saying it's time for you to step up. It's time for you to go after what you want, but don't take your baggage with you. Okay, don't take the baggage of the past with you. So you need to trust the situation and just move forward. You will have victory in a situation. So this is yes. Fertility. Okay, maybe some of you may be asking if you're pregnant, because there's two cards of fertility, as well as we also got another yes as confirmation. Crystals is that of believe in the unknown, believe in mysteries of life, believe in things that are magical. The crystals, if you think about crystals are healing, they're magical, they take you to the crystal or the fairy world. Unicorns are unique. So this new situation is victorious, but it could also be very unique. Okay. White horses, look all those up as symbols. Maybe if you see a white horse, it could be a sign for you. You might see a picture, or you might see a unicorn somewhere. This might be a sign, a symbol from spirit to say to you that yes, you're on the right path. But yeah, I'm seeing passion, I'm seeing balance, I'm seeing justice, having what you just deserve, finally getting what you deserve, victory. There's a time for you to go for an alternative course. The choices that you made, it was just a dress rehearsal, okay? It wasn't the real deal. That relationship, that job, that situation, that was an illusion. It was just a dress rehearsal. It's now going to put you onto a new course. There's an alternative course for you that is more fertile, it's more abundant, it's more balanced, it's more passionate, it's more unique. It's a situation that's mysterious and wonderful. And I mean, crystals are healing, very healing. We've also got, it's quite divine, so you're going to get enlightenment. And the waning moon may be important, but it's also saying itself, introspection and self-inventory will help you see the truth, that this other situation was just a dress rehearsal, okay? It's time for you to leave that situation behind. It was just an illusion. It was getting you ready. You had to learn lessons, maybe about yourself. This is the self-inventory. You needed to learn some lessons about who you are, what you want, who are you really, not what your parents told you you were, not what society told you you were. Who are you on the most, smallest of levels? Who are you? What do you like? What don't you like? Okay. You needed to take that self-inventory. So you may have thought that this job or these people or this friends or this situation was what you were, but there was just illusions. You were, move away, just a dress rehearsal. There's an alternative course of choice coming up for you. You will have victory in the new one. And it's, like I said, it's unique, it's beautiful, it's quite godly. It's enlightened by the divine, okay? So, yep, it's a yes. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll chat to you soon. Goodbye.